Now for the mould. I've got a little heart dish here, you see, with holes in the bottom, just to let the very last amount of whey drain out. I'm going to spoon the cheese into that, and it'll firm up. But you do need to leave it for 6 hours, or if you can afford to, pop it in the fridge overnight. It's hardly fast food, even though the processes aren't very complicated, but I think you'll agree. It does make the most lovely hood.
And next week, the tastes of Wales take on a shellfish flavour when Gilly Davis explores the culinary delights of cockles, scallops and crab, recipes of which can be found along with other dishes from the series in this BBC book.
That's it from me, Jackie Brambles on Drive Time. Time now for Radio 1 FM to join BBC One for tonight's Top of the Pops.
All right now, Miss Archer.
It just needed a good soaking.
Oh, there's 3 layers.
To Radio 3's live broadcast of the new Welsh National Opera.
BBC World Service from London.
London. BBC. BBC. London.
We feed you.
Does it orchid have a future?
Well, I hope so.
7:01 on GLR with the latest travel, Fiona Farrell.
Decision to free the Birmingham Six was announced. A party of Bristol children feared...
Every bomber that took off from Britain during the war had 2 pigeons on board.
And still to come, Leicester Sikh Parents Association is holding their annual prize day for the teaching of Punjabi.
Cecil, my prince.
Boot boy bonkersm.
This isn't a week's programmes. It's not even a day's programmes. This is just a fraction of what BBC Radio was broadcasting at around 7 o'clock one evening in March. A BBC, radio at its best.
I'm going to be just like you. A survivor.
From the dark shadows of the Warsaw Ghetto to the present day, Martin Gray bears the guilt of those who survived the Holocaust.
I'll give you 24 hours to find your husband and bring him to us. If you fail...
Martin! Martin!
A man's triumphant fight with destiny. Starring Michael York.
No, Martin, come back!
Sophia!
For Those I Loved starts Sunday, 8:35, BBC One. Now on BBC One, our afternoon film stars John Mills and Michael Redgrave in the wartime drama The Way to the Stars.